Society is known for servicing cats and dogs in need. But did you know that they also help horses? Today we're getting an inside look at their equine program. Today I'm joined by Humane Society's CEO, Lori Redmond, and we have a special guest. So tell me, who do we have here?
This is Chance, and Chance is one of our ambassador horses that help us educate people on what we do here at Willow Hope Farm.
Awesome. So tell me, you were telling me what he actually does. He plays a big role with the other horses, right?
Yeah, so Chance has been adopted, but he now is being leased back to the Kentucky Humane Society at Willow Hope Farm because one of our core programs is to educate people on responsible horse ownership and to help people with relationships with horses, and so he's here to help with that.
That's amazing. So for those of us who aren't really familiar with this portion of the Kentucky Humane Society, tell me, what's the history of the equine program?
So we've had an equine program for about 6 years now, but what's really fascinating is the Kentucky Humane Society was formed back in 1884, and it was a couple of women that advocated for water troughs for carriage horses in downtown Louisville. And then somewhere along the way, we don't know where, horses got dropped from our mission, and so we thought it was really a great opportunity to get back to our equine roots a couple years ago and see what we can do for horses as well as dogs and cats here in Kentucky.
I love that, especially with us being a horse state. There's so many horses here. So what does a normal day look like at the equine program?
It's usually a pretty busy day here. We have usually between 30 and 40 horses on our property. A lot of them stay outdoors because it's healthier for them and they like it better. But we may have people bringing horses in and dropping them off to surrender them to us because they need another home. We could be sending a crew out to eastern Kentucky to collect a group of feral free-roaming horses, and there's always just the basic care and feeding, so they all get fed twice a day. They have their stalls cleaned, just like dogs and cats, only everything is just a little bit bigger with horses.
Right, I know we heard one of them just use the bathroom, so it is a little bit different.
It's noticeable,
yes. So we know a little bit about how Chance got here, but how do other horses end up here?
Really the most common reason horses come here is that their owners have had a life change. Horses live, generally 30 years if they're healthy, and so think about all the changes in your life in 30 years. You know, kids go to college and their 4-H horse has to go somewhere, or marriage, kids, and then probably the most common when people turn horses in right now for us is they're aging, they are not riding horses any longer, maybe selling their farm, and they want a place for their equine partner to go where they're going to be taken care of well and find their next person that will treat them well and treat them kindly and take care of them for the rest of their lives.
That's amazing. So why is it important to have a branch within the Kentucky Humane Society specifically for horses, especially, like I said, with us being a horse state?
Yeah, if you think about it, our tagline is unbridled spirit, right? And then you drive along I-64, and we call ourselves the horse capital of the world, which is on the on the big water tower there. And so why not help horses? Because there are so many horses in Kentucky, and they're not all the thoroughbreds, race horses. There's other ones that need help that are in other areas of the rural Kentucky areas.
That's amazing. And for people that want to get involved, how can they get involved with the equine program specifically?
There's a great number of ways to get involved. You, of course, can volunteer. If you have horse experience, that's fabulous. We can get you started with horses. If not, we can still get you started. We'll show you how to muck a stall. We also need people that are photographers, because we take photos of the horses, and those really sell them in terms of adoptable status on our website and our Facebook page. It takes a lot for their care, so you can donate. You can sponsor a horse. If you sponsor a horse, you get to name that horse if it's doesn't have a name yet, which is kind of cool. So there's all kinds of ways to get involved.
So if you want to get involved and help horses, or even just come and volunteer, you can head over to the Kentucky Humane website at kyhumane.org.
Coming up.